Hi everyone, welcome back to DIY Everything. Today I want to make hard candy. My favorite candy is now laters, and sometimes I can't find them in the store. So I want to see if I can make my own hard candy. And it's candy because you crack it once it hardens. But today I'm going to try my hand at a cherry hard candy. So some of the things you will need will be your molds. And I got these off of Amazon. Everything I've gotten, I'm showing you, I've gotten them off of Amazon. Now I'll try to put the links in the description once I upload the video. And they have different shapes that whatever you mean. You can use these also when making chocolates, so that is great. So just different little candy molds. Okay, and you will need your parchment paper to put down on your cookie sheet, because I'm going to make it two different ways just to make sure my candy forms in two different ways. Okay, and you will need a spoon, and you can use a pizza cutter to cut the candy. You'll see how I do that at the end. You will need your candy thermometer. They have different types of candy thermometers. This one, you hook it on the side of the pot. You will need your food coloring gel. And different types of flavors that you will need. I got a few colors, flavorings here that I'm using, but today I'm going to use the cherry flavoring. On another day I make other types of flavors. And you're going to need some powdered sugar at the end so you keep your candy from sticking. You just pour it across your candy on the parchment paper. And you're going to need 2 cups of sugar, 1 cup of water, and a half a cup of Karo syrup. Your Karo syrup looks like this. So I'm going to go over to the stove and get started on showing you the next steps. All right, be right back. All right, I'm back. Now I'm going to show you the ingredients to pour over in the pot to get started. So you will need your 2 cups of sugar, your 1 cup of water, and your half of cup of Karo syrup. Just make sure you get all of the Karo syrup out of the measuring cup as possible, so you can make sure you get all of it into the pot. So what you're going to do now is just make sure you get all that out. You're going to go ahead and add in your coloring, which I'm using red. And you just want to pour until you know how much red you want it to be. So I'm not going to pour a whole lot. So the candy may be a light to medium red candy. So I think a little bit go a long way. So if I guess, that was about 10 drops of coloring. So now you just turn your pot on to medium high and just let your candy come to a boil. And you just stir in your coloring and your sugar and your water and your Karo syrup. See, 10 drops was more than enough. You see how dark red that is? So maybe you can cut back. This is my first time making it, so I'll probably next time use 5 drops. Or maybe even less, because this is a really dark red color. So you just let that come to a boil. And once you see it come to a boil, you just put your candy thermometer on the side of the pot. And we're making hard cracked candy. I'm not sure if you can see that, but you put it at 300 degrees. And it's just a little holder to go inside of the pot. I'm going to put my coloring in it and try to hurry up. I mean my flavoring, my cherry flavor. I'm just put the whole thing in there because it was only a little bit of flavoring. So I put all that flavoring in there. Now I'll be right back to show you as I pour it. Now to pour the candy over in there, you kind of got to be really fast at pouring it because it will harden up. So let me go ahead and see if I can pour. I don't have to worry about the mess later. I'm just trying to fill the candy molds. It's really hot, so do not touch the candy. Now I just have the cookie sheet lined with parchment paper. I'm trying to be perfect here, but it's hard to do, so I'm just going to pour what I can. And you really can't be perfect with pouring this candy. You really can't. But as I learn, you can already see how it got a little hard there. So what I'm going to do is transfer my molds over here on a paper towel. And I'm going to try to finish pouring the rest of the candy on the parchment paper, if it let me. So I think it then got a little hard in the pot. And this is nothing but sugar and Karo syrup, so you can really put water and soap over in here. We're warm water first, and it will come right out your pot. A little messier than I thought. Okay, I'm back. What I did was I went ahead and put the candy in the freezer for about 3 minutes just to get it cooled off a little. And you can see me touching it. It's not hot anymore. And I broke this candy up that I had cut with the pizza cutter. And I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of powdered sugar on it to get the stickiness off of it. And then you just roll your candy around in it. That's just so you can pick up the candy and so it won't stick together so bad. So that's the little pieces that I put on the cookie sheet and broke them up. So I'm going to set that aside, and now I want to work with my candy molds. The only part that I see that you have to be really quick with is when you put the flavoring in it and you done took it off the eye. You have to hurry up and pour it onto your cookie sheet or into your molds. That is a must. You have to do it really fast. I think I did okay for my first time making this, so little not pretty, but oh well. You can see the mold, it's peeled just a little. I'm gonna put this back in the refrigerator for about 3 minutes more. So I'll be right back, okay? Okay, I think it's cool now to where I want it to be. So I'm just gonna dump these over onto the parchment paper and just kind of pop them out. So hopefully they'll pop out with no big deal here. So let me see if I can pop them out. So far, so good. Just have to get that off of there. A little sticky, I can tell, so that powdered sugar will help. I really like these molds for the candy or chocolate or whatever you want to use them for. I know some people just pour the candy out on the parchment paper and let it be that, but I wanted some pretty shapes. I'm just a little picky and I like to see shapes of candies. So you can see that it molds right back into place, and you can break the little excess pieces off. I'll just put it over here on my paper towel, so things will just stay a little bit. I'm gonna just put a little bit of powdered sugar on my hands, just so it won't stick to my hands as I'm doing this. What I'm doing is just breaking the little excess candies from my shapes so they look pretty. And hopefully it'll be as good as it looks. To be the first time making it, they came out really pretty. Just trying to get these little jagged edges off the candies. I don't want to put too much powdered sugar on it because I want you to see how the candy looks. Let me just show you a piece. See how pretty that is? That shape? powdered sugar all over my hands, but if you can see that shape, it is so pretty with the candy molds. And like I said, I did get those molds off of Amazon. Everything I use, I got from Amazon. And I hope I can remember to put the links down in the description bar for you. But I really like the candy molds. That one is a little bit really sticky. So I think this will suffice when I need my fruity candy. I like eating fruity candy for a rainy day. So I'm going to work on the next one. Take on them out the mold here. And I think it'll be good once you put your candies in the mold. Go ahead and stick them in the refrigerator for about 5 minutes so they will cool off. And the first time making it, I think it came out really well. And you just sit your candy molds down in some warm to medium hot water and let them, and that's what I did with the pot. That candy was really stuck to that bottom of that pot, so I just put it in some hot water to loosen up that sugar. I tell you, once that candy hardens, it's hard to get the little jagged edges off your candy. So I'm tasting a little piece to see how it tastes. And it's really good. I hope you don't hear me smacking. It reminds me of the candy apple. The candy that's on the candy apple, that's what it reminds me of, that taste. So you can use any flavoring you want. Just trying to spread them out here. So here is the little heart candies. So if you would like to make the candies, it was a fun project. A little messy, but it's okay. So thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Talk with me. Give us some comments and let us know what you think about it. It wasn't hard to do. You just have to be a little bit quick with getting that candy at that pot. But thank you all for watching. And we're also trying to get to that 500 subscribers. Please help us out, guys. Just please hit that subscribe button. It's free. Like everyone says, it's free. So help us get to 500. And we're bringing more and more videos coming up. So thank you for watching again, and see you on the next video.